Chapter 81 begins in Japan, where two hunters are walking together. As they pass an elderly man, he thanks them for keeping the neighborhood safe. He also asks if the hunter accompanying the other is a newcomer, to which the latter replies with a yes. The elder then warmly welcomes the newcomer. The other hunter tells the newcomer that it's important to do daily rounds to get to know the townspeople. This is because if a gate opens on their remote island, they will be doomed. If they take too long to find the gate, a dungeon break could occur, wiping out the entire town. Thus, they must locate the gate quickly using a manometer and contact the hunters outside for help. It will take 3 days for reinforcements to arrive, meaning they must find the gate within 3 days of its appearance. He also tells the newcomer that they are the only hunters in town and must therefore take their responsibilities seriously. As they walk, the newcomer suddenly notices something walking toward them, a monstrous ant. The scene shifts to the demon castle, where Jinwoo has already defeated many demon monsters. He realizes that since his intelligence stat increased, so did the number of shadows he could extract and preserve. However, he cannot extract demons. Jinwoo thinks that if he could, he would likely have a massive army by now. Jinwoo also reflects on how inefficient it is to have his soldiers follow him around, so he decides to split them up to operate more efficiently. He divides his shadow army into 6 teams: Team Tusk, Team Igris, Team Iron, Team Tank, Team High Orcs B, and Team High Orcs A. He tells his teams that they have 2 tasks. First, to split up and defeat any enemies they encounter, and second, to report to him if they find an entry permit for the next floor. He then instructs them to disperse, and they quickly comply. In his mind, Jinwoo knows he must leave all items behind except the entry permits since his priority is to reach the top floor as quickly as possible. Suddenly, a massive amount of experience points pops up on Jinwoo's system. He realizes that, even though his soldiers have just dispersed, he has gained a lot of experience points. He finds it convenient since he no longer has to waste time running around. As long as his soldiers don't get defeated, he doesn't need to use mana either. However, his infantrymen and mages are struggling against high-ranking demons on this floor, so he has to constantly use potions to recharge his mana. Days pass in the demon castle, and Jinwoo receives a notification that Tank has leveled up to rank Elite. His other soldiers also level up. Jinwoo realizes that hunting in groups is very efficient. He still has 20 more floors to climb, but he notices he's making faster progress than expected, reaching the 80th floor quicker than anticipated. 2 days later, Jinwoo is still on the 80th floor, and he wonders if the reason the entry permit hasn't appeared is that there are strong demons on this floor. Suddenly, he notices his mana decreasing rapidly, indicating that his shadow soldiers are being relentlessly defeated. He realizes that whoever is attacking them must be very strong. Iron's team is quickly losing, and Jinwoo is shocked that there's something even stronger than Iron on this floor. He has no choice but to call back his shadows. Another day passes, and Jinwoo realizes he needs to withdraw his troops due to a series of attacks. Team B and Team Igris have suffered consecutive losses. Jinwoo deduces that the demons on this floor must be extremely strong. Then, Jinwoo notices something strange. It seems that after defeating Team Igris, the enemies chose to go after Team High Orcs B instead of Team Tusk, meaning they are selecting enemies they can defeat. Jinwoo realizes that these demons are intelligent enough to identify the weaknesses of their opponents. He speculates that they intentionally attacked Team High Orcs B and that their next target must be Team Tank. Jinwoo immediately heads to the location of Team Tank to see what kind of enemies they are facing. He sees a demon noble and 3 demon knights on horseback. Tank roars loudly, but one of the knights attacks and defeats him in an instant. Jinwoo realizes that this is the reason his soldiers have been getting defeated so quickly. He understands that if this continues, his shadow soldiers will stand no chance. Jinwoo uses stealth to join the fight. He swiftly attacks one of the knights, delivering a high kick to its face. Afterward, another knight charges at him, but Jinwoo disappears in an instant, then reappears in front of the knights. With multiple slashes, he defeats the knight and gains 3,000 experience points. Jinwoo quickly moves on to the next knight, using multiple slashes again, earning even more experience points. Afterward, only the demon noble remains. Jinwoo prepares to strike and wonders if monsters can feel fear. When he sees the monster trembling in front of him, he realizes he has his answer.